what it is. Alright. I can't help but notice I have over 50% of items. I'm almost at 75% of scans, which is kind of annoying. So before I get into actual game play, the playing of the game, I'm going to hop back into the gallery and see what's new. That's interesting. Okay, it was interesting actually just looking at this, that they even had concept art of Samus in the Varia suit driving the bike. On the, there you go, right hand side. That's curious to me. Anyway, that's the sniper guy, I don't remember his name. 75%. Then you got Duke, Mackenzie, and, well, the Golem, I guess. Also, I'll go back to them in a second. Beat the game. Scan 100% of the logbook. Alright, what else is new? That's a cool picture. You're new. You're new. You're new. I remember him. That was an interesting boss, actually. I didn't mind him. I don't remember his name. Didn't care for that. But also, I don't mind most of the bosses. Like, I don't remember any of their names as of yet, because the game, it's my first playthrough. Like, I can remember a lot of the other boss names in Prime 1 and 2, because I've replayed those a couple of times. So, we'll get there, maybe. He was okay. Collect 100% of the green energy crystals. It's not even. There's not even a. They don't even have a It's 100% of the green energy crystals. Full stop. Which reminds me, actually, I've got Power Bomb. So while I'm still in what's called the Great Mines, there's no point going off and exploring everywhere again as of yet. I hope there's a mini-map display, like a map thing saying, here's green, don't forget it. That would be really helpful, because I don't want to scour every single friggin' pixel of the Soul Desert. I hope this isn't a, does he know kind of moment, because I'm gonna die. What do I need? Or scan the Silex amiibo. They just are this color. Sorry, I'm just looking. It looks like new content in this shows up with like a sort of purplish highlight, and these have that sort of purplish highlight, but they're literally just that purple. So, what was there to save? Oh, the fact that I've opened it, I guess. Fair enough. All right. Yeah, I'm still in the Great Mines, so we'll continue exploring there. Then, now that I have Power Bomb, also known as the Psychic Wave Oscillation Beam, or whatever the crap, I can now destroy those big cubes that are across the desert. Wow, basically an hour between them. Anyway. I'm also back at it again with my Russian Caravan clearanced tea, which tastes like tea. It's hot because I just made it. And I'm kind of in that position of, you paid for it, may as well drink it. Anyway. Oh, that's right. Thing I was thinking. So, I was thinking back to the previous excursus into the mines, and how it's like, one by one, the team sacrificed themselves, except for Mackenzie. I don't know why, or why he was excluded, but I guess, look, it'll probably come up when I go back and actually chat with him, so we'll find out. But They saved the golem for last, and it's like, this is the least emotionally impactful. They should have saved the girl. Nora Armstrong. They should have saved Armstrong for the last one. Because of the emotional connection between her and Duke. So, Tokabi, I keep forgetting this guy's name. He was the first to hold him off. He shouldn't have been. It should have been View. View should have been the first because he's just a machine. There is no emotional attachment to a machine. He also joined the party last. In that case, really, technically, they should have done like a reverse deal. Oh, hey, Squanch! You wanna come on? Come on. Just, don't go throwing up in the hallway again, please. Mr. Squish. Mr. Squish. Precious boy. It's only 4. I know this is incredibly late for today, just it took a while to get home. Precious boy. It definitely should have been Duke first, then Armstrong, which they did. Because that works. But they should have sacrificed the robot first, really. I don't think it made sense to... Did I get... By the way, I did get the snow wolf, thank goodness. Varmus. Oh, I haven't killed that. What are you doing, me Squanch? What are you doing? Oh, me boy. Boy, me boy. You're so cute, but you're hindering anything. Mr. Squish. Okay. Back. Zelios. So what am I missing then? Maybe they're in the tower. The more... wow, I've not gotten a lot of lore. And there's a couple of logs I've missed, but that's okay. Research. I might come back and look at it later. And try and get a 100% completion or something like that. Until then. Mr. Squish. Precious boy. There, okay. Ages ago, like ages ago, there was... That's a bomb slot, isn't it? Oh no, that's one of them drones. Years ago, I was... Buddy. This man, he's so cute. Me squish. Ages ago, there was a morph ball path that I went through, and I tried to like triple bomb jump, which I can't. I'm terrible at even single bomb jumping. Sorry, that was right in your ear. But it had the morph ball, the spider ball track. So I'm thinking. Now, how does this work? Do I have to launch it, or do I just? Does that work? No. Okay, hold on. Let me. Sorry. Okay, so by enhanced lock mechanisms, blah 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 blah. Oh, this is wait. This is super missile. But it can't be super missile, right? Because I was just here. So I just want to save my missiles. No, it's super missile. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there was like an energy tank or something earlier. Was this one's deal again? Mental security, enough energy. There we go. I think there was another one of these earlier. What do you think, me squish? What do you think, son? Stinky. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so special. Okay, back to the game. Let me pick up my controller again. No, that's right. Samus looks like a friggin' thing now. Wrong button. Kind of loud to hold the cricket ball. That's what I'm thinking. Samus looks like a cricket ball. I don't know what this does. I'm curious because it's like caved in over there. That was my guess. Oh.
Hey there, stranger.
They survived?
You didn't think we were dead, did you? Takes more than a couple grievers to bring us down.
Try a couple hundred. You did good, kid. All that training paid off.
No, I don't trust it.
Thank you, sir.
Stinky breath.
Me?
This is my other theory.
I thought you were up top. What happened to your arm?
Samus required assistance, but I was attacked by grievers.
So it was either a situation of everyone sacrificed themselves,
My body sustained heavy.
but then, oh no,
We get
They
what
didn't.
We came for.
or
All
it's
right,
an everyone sacrificed themselves.
we're burning daylight.
Full stop.
Let's get a move on.
But this just renders all of the impact from earlier so much less impactful. Because I'm going to get up in the air. Takebi's going to be
All
okay.
right, knuckle up.
Sorry, Squish. I had to sneeze. Something tells me these guys are actually dead. I don't know. How are you alive?
Rieger, you...
Corporal.
Rhaegar? Is that how you pronounce it?
It's good to see you.
Ugh, you're so... Ugh.
Did you find what you were looking for down there?
We have obtained the final teleportation key.
Okay. All we gotta do now is punch through that force field.
Alright, now I just believe that these guys are actually alive. And that
Mackenzie, you
makes,
read me?
yeah,
Loud and clear, Sarge.
makes everything kind of
Been.
We found the key.
for naught.
Headed home now. All
It's
of
ju-
us.
Unfortunately, I require maintenance.
Oh, well, you're in luck. I'm running a special on bot repair. Come on back and I'll fix you up.
I don't know. Anyway.
We'll keep the kettle on.
So, I have every upgrade, I think. In fact, Samus. So the only thing I don't have is, I got Super Fire Shot, I don't have Super Ice or Super Thunder. I have all of the Morph Ball, I have all of the Viola. There's 2 extra things under Samus. I don't know what that's about. One of them could be Power Bomb upgrade. Anyway, I'm gonna go back down, clear out the area a little bit. Oh. Ooh. Where was it? Because I can always go back. I can always go down further. And I can go back up later. Crystal Crest, Lost Mining. Let's just start on 1. Why not? Anyway, yeah, I want to go back and just get some upgrades that we're hanging about. But yeah, one could be Power Bomb upgrade or like capacity upgrade. That is. I don't know what the second thing could be. I haven't heard this music in a while. It's not the same, but it just. The classic, at least in the Prime games, it was the elevator music. So when you're in an elevator room, that's the music it would play. Gosh. Metroid Prime, how good, you know? Everyone criticized Metroid Prime for its backtracking, but it's like, have you played any other Metroid games? And the point of the backtracking is you explore areas you've been before, but now you have, like, the source, as it were. Actually, I wonder if because, yeah, Chick McGee would have... Here's one from earlier. Mum. Right, I forgot about the whole sound attracts these guys. Frost. Anyway, where's my upgrade? Let's get the upgrade. Alright. Yeah, one of these areas we were in the vehicle. I got power bomb, that's right. I was trying to remember what I even got in the bottom of this place. It wasn't, because Spider Ball we got earlier. Because I had to use Spider Ball even to get here. I don't need to heal. You good? You're a funny man, your boy. I don't know if you can hear him. Wow. But he like snores. He's awake. Yeah, he's stopped. Alright, fine. Alright, let's go down. Whee! Wow. Mr. Squish. Mr. Squish. Sorry, the map's not actually that helpful at times. Friggin', okay. Minor criticism about the mini-map in the top right. Sorry, I'm pointing left because camera reversed all that. Why can I still see this? You know, like, this should be two different rooms, technically. And then when you're in this and beyond, it shouldn't show you this, because this obscures this on the map. Like, I'm looking forward and all I can see is the room that I was just in. Meow. Mr. Squish. Squishy boy. I feel mean now. I'm sorry, little roach-looking dudes. They're just Bing chilling. It's alright, I'll let him finish his animation before I kill him. Okay, what else is down here? I swear there was another upgrade that I couldn't get, but maybe it was just that one. Ooh, what's a power bomb? Or psychic power bomb ammo, whatever. Hand it over. Thank you. Whoa, ammo acquired! Oh dear. Yeah, see, like, I can't see forward, because the stupid previous room that apparently needs my attention so badly. Okay, there's a thing to my right, thing to my left. I forget which one, if any, I've been to. Doesn't look like any, considering there's a rock there. Furious. So this is a BAM. Which, yes, alerts everyone. That's fine. Large. How good? 20! 20's pretty good. 1 second, I'm going to try and... I may have filled that a bit much. Alright, sweet. Cool, that's part 1. Where's the enemies? Ow. Right there, I guess. You need to die this way. Alright, and then there was... this was where I used this to kill the plant things. I don't suppose there's anything else up here that I actually need? Doesn't look it. Cool. Well, thank goodness down's where I wanted to go. These things are everywhere. Far out. What do you think, Miss Squish? Can I get a meow? I mean, I can't get a meow from this man. He's too codgy. He's a cozy man on my lap. Oh, it stings! It's the first time I've walked through it. I thought it slowed you down, not stung. Because in Prime 1, at least, there were two kinds. There was the one that slowed you down, the one that stung. What do you think, Squish? Come on, give me a meow. Oh. Just hold down that button so that the screen doesn't spin wildly. Cat. Oh, looking right at the camera! You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, I love this cat. He's great. Ah, sorry. Meow. You're so special. Okay. Onwards. And upwards, by which I mean downwards. Okay, what was the deal? So, chasm, I went to the right already, I think. Really? Go on. Yeah, because I had these dudes. I already went there. So, what else we got? I think there was more to do with, again, either power bombs or missiles. I get it, these guys are everywhere. You know? Let sleeping grievers lie. Okay, so we came from up the top. Got the machine. Gosh, it was only yesterday, and I'm already kind of like blanking a little bit on exact... That sounded a lot closer than he was. Oh, you're so cute. Sorry, he's looking up at me. That's really adorable. Oh, you're so special. I'm rubbing his chin. You're so cute. I'm not even looking where I'm going. Sorry, buddy. I have games to play. Ow, back up. Those deal more damage than I thought they did. I guess that's on me. Save station. Sure, why not? May as well while we're here. Give this man a bit of attention. Bit of attention for you, buddy. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're a little man. Oh, you can see him. He's great. He's annoying at times, but he's great. Oh, you're so special. Little cat chin. There, but. That's what he normally sounds like. So what I'm hearing actually, therefore, yeah, you. This is not missiles. Ha. Did I not have super missile at this point? I honestly don't remember. Ow, you're so cute. That's his cute meow. His annoying meow is like, ow. That was his cute meow. Yeah, I can make that. Alright, sweet. No, I don't care about anything. Sorry, that's a song. I don't care about anything. Nothing. Good. I'm happy with nothing. Nothing? Hey, Jimmy. Give me a room with nothing. Okay. Oh, I've got such a killer idea for a short video. But I want to finish the game first. Oh yeah, that'll alert everyone to my location. Hold on. Let's deal with the influx of enemies first. Alright, that was easy. Watcha! I'm sorry. Sorry, me squish. That bother you? Funny man. Oh, you can still see him. Okay. I like when he's visible. Because I love this cat. None? Fair enough, fair enough. Oh. Okay, I see. I have to rotate this. I don't want to hurt these because they release loud noises. Alright, how does a cobber rotate this? There, buddy, you're so cute, but shush. There has to be a way that I've just missed. Squishy bit. You know what? Let's oh no, he already did explode this. Map. Tell you what, this, they made mention of an upgrade being in there. So, a needle pulling thread. There's an entry/exit point there. Why there? You know? Why is this glowing? Alright. Ah, you. Pew! Mr. Squeeze. Of course, it's gonna alert all the dudes to my location. Mampus. Apparently that's the Indonesian equivalent of Morwari. It's so over. What's your deal? All but the strongest explosions. My explosions are too strong for you, traveler. You cannot handle my strongest explosions. Suppose I have 210 shot ammo. Insane! And I'm gonna ignore that. Is there anything else I can do in here? Oh no, this is where I got super missile. What are you putting your paw on my arm for, buddy? I need that for aiming. It's very cute though. I can't, if I try and grab the camera, he'll move. I think this room literally was just get the super missile. I think there was an upgrade as well that I've already gotten. Alright. So that shot upgrade had nothing to do with this. You're so cute. My fault for ignoring these guys, I guess. You know what, let's just get these out of the way. Ouchie. Stuck on something. Where is he? Not for real, where? Swear the fact that they like change how they look when they're freezing is just weird to me because it's not like they are freezing. It. Okay, buddy, what's up? Oh, we're turning around, licking your other side. Oh, hey, Squish. Why is that showing up? Why is that showing up directly above me, but not on my streaming software or on my YouTube channel? Hey, there it is. Hi, Eaters. I'm doing alright. Sorry, I don't know why that first message, it didn't show me on my screen. Anyway, I'm doing well. I have Cat on my lap. And he is exceptionally cozy. And I'm trying to solve a puzzle because I'm stupid. Oh. This does something? Ah. No, I think I actually want that on the... I want like that, I think. No, but there's connectors over this. I want him first. This, I can probably care less. I did not appreciate this when I first came through, that I could actually bomb these. So I want that. Oh, cool. Solved it in one. Oh, I can get out of this place now. Yeah, down we go. Wait, this way. This is how you get down. The cat's resting his head on my arm now. My left hand is stuck. Didn't ask. Didn't ask. Oh, they're back. Is one above me or something? Or oh no, it's the grappling dudes. For some reason, these guys show up as enemies on the minimap. Sorry. Alright. Onwards we go. Take that, plants. Whew. What's up? Alright, and then basically once I get to the end of this place, I get in the lift and I leave. What about these? Tedious ass things. Oh, big boy's back. Didn't mean to dash into him. Heck. That's a lot of damage. How about a little more? Here. Give me the health. Bugger. I don't know if there's any benefit to killing him at this point. Probably not, but I'm going to anyway. Hopefully. He's got a lot of freaking health. Correction, he had a lot of health. Anyway. Not worth my time. Many such cases. Oh, it's recent, so I can do this. Alright, new plan. Make sure there's nothing in this room I could possibly want. And then I leave. Yeah, pass. Ooh. Oh. How many of those do I have? 2. Yeah, I suppose I could kill some more for upgrades. Or ammo. Or not. Oh, hold on a minute. See? Why don't we deal with them now? New room! You are flammable. Sorry, roaches. I'm not even pushing forward, I'm just rolling downhill. Alright, fine. What we looking at? Sorry, buddy. That is... that... Okay. Nope, no point. Ah, I get you. Pew. It's like pinball. That's when I want to go back, I think. Surprised that worked. So what's on the left then? Wrong button. And surely. Nope. Make it. Ah! Sorry, buddy. I'm usually better at double bomb jumping than this, but usually. Actually, while I have a chance, seeing as I don't need my hand for the camera. Before it gets cold, you know. Okay, what's over this way then? Woo! Where in the hell? Oh, this was the area I wanted to go earlier. Wow, it's literally just, that's the map of it. You know, in the earlier games, it would just give you like a big rectangle. A big flat rectangle, and you understood, okay, morph ball, but I don't know what it looks like. Of course, I can't cross the chasm, I don't have the robot with me. That's why this place exists. Wait, no, so I... Huh? Am I stupid? How do I get back true? If these guys drop power bombs, then... because there's no other way to get back up there. Yeah, okay, power bombs. I suppose there's anything... Nah. Nah. No, good enough. And then this is the way out, and I will gladly take the way out. feel bad for killing these guys now. Alright. Let's go home. I think as well. So, now that I've got Power Bomb, I can destroy the business. All the things that I'm driving around on a motorcycle. So there's that, which also means that I can get the green energy around it. Because naturally the power bomb will destroy the green energy, right? I'll get some good pictures of this house. I still think Samus's peak character design. Samus is so cool in so many ways. It's not that she doesn't speak, that's not the cool factor. You Squishy, you're so warm. He hasn't left yet. Usually he leaves pretty quick. Not too quick, actually. Can I summon... Thank the good Lord above. Actually, I've not even looked around the back of this. You know, because I couldn't get here without bringing the squad with me. Can I jump up this? I can. I don't want to. Understood. Why give me the option then? You know, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not mad.
You did it! You found all the teleporter keys. I wonder if I can find a solution for Chrono Tower's force field with Federation tech. Want to check the Galvan debris in some valley? See if they can find anything useful? Also, how you doing with the hunt for green energy crystals? Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals to the altar in Fairy Green so you can grow the memory fruit.
Yeah, but... See, here's the thing, like... Why do I want to, you know? It's fine. They don't explain why I should care about this memory fruit. I know, because I've done a little bit, that it upgrades my gun, but beyond that, it's just... Don't forget to grow the memory fruit. Why does he care? Anyway. I don't know how much green energy's out there. Evidently a lot. Because I keep finding new, undisturbed locations of it. I think here's one I missed earlier. Yeah, there's a piece that I missed earlier. Okay, so I noticed the golem parts. I'm guessing that's what he's talking about. But I don't really know. I'm trying to find even one of these cubes that I kept seeing. Weep. I think there was one near the door. I feel like I'm being proven wrong time and time again. Oh, there's one. That's it. It's just green. That's it? At least that one came with a refill. Okay, does it... I wish that there was a map indicator for, like, hey, there's green, you've missed some green, come back and get your green. Come on, Samus, get your green, you know? Like, just tell me where it is. Because... like, to be honest, to be a little bit mean, perhaps, it's not that fun to just drive around an empty expanse like this. I mean, far out. I'm doing circles out here. For no reason. Did I miss any of that, or did I get it all? Like, no, I missed one. Wrong button. And then there's some over here that I saw. It's like the most efficient way to make sure you don't miss any is to hop off the bike, shoot it, hop back on. Because sometimes you get it all. Doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. Because you can't just drive into it. You have to drive at a certain speed, which means you have to do what I was just doing then, and like... Anyway. So that time it just got all of them when I didn't think it should have. Where else are these powerbomb needing cubes? I could have afforded to make the hitboxes a little bit larger as well. Did I get that small piece? I did, okay. Didn't get that small piece. Here. Like, it just feels like they could have done so much more. Okay, more full bombs work. That's good. Just feels tedious, you know? Here's a spot I missed earlier, apparently. Here's a little fragment that I missed. I don't know. I'd like double check that I missed a spot just then. Yeah, I did. Thank goodness I checked. I can't trust myself to drive and also dodge these guys and collect the green. No, I'm complaining about the green now. I think I've reached the point where I complain about the green. I didn't think I'd end up complaining about the green. It seemed pretty innocuous at first, but this is getting annoying. Because it's like, I have to check all these blue spots to see if I missed the green. Because you can miss like the smallest little fragment far out. Anyway, alright, what was the deal with this? I've already forgotten. What am I looking at? Why did I not do this place? Okay. Looks like we'd get in, maybe it's where you get out. Oh, it's got the bees! Stop. Okay, so... there's all these golem parts, and Mackenzie was like, hey, how about you go find some golem parts? What do I do with them? Alright, buddy, I'm sorry, but you're making me sweat, and it's winter. Alright. That's spinning because of... Pause. Buddy. I know, but you're very warm. Okay? Oh, big yawns. Can I ask that you get down? Is that okay? Guess not. Hold on, you got gunk in your eye. Hold on, buddy. Almost got it. I almost got it, bud. Here's the cat. Meow. Am I right? Mr. Squish. Don't get cozy again, no! There we go, got it. You're all better. I got the goo in your eye. Okay, off you trot. Come on, again. Don't get... Hey, Squish. Meow. Okay, come on, off you trot. Can you get down? Instead of just being so loving and cute. Ah. Buddy. Mr. Squish. Okay, fine, the cat stays. I'll just adapt. What are you putting your hand on there? Ugh. Special man. Okay, fine. Fine. You can stay. Oh. I have a drinking problem, apparently. It's right, I've still got the tea bag in there and it fell down and splashed. That's my excuse. Alright, I'm playing at an angle now because I'm stretching my legs and I got the cat on me. Alright, back to dealing with these things. But like actually dealing with them this time. Oh, they're friggin' these guys too now? Oh, they've got a lot more health than the blind ones did. I don't hope so. Where is he? He's gonna come back, isn't he? No? Nah, fine. He's back. Okay, how do I get in? Because obviously that... it's not actually shootable. They obviously want me to, because there's a missile upgrade. Copy. How do I do it, you know? Just, I don't understand. Maybe I'm stupid in many cases. Because... okay, what's your deal then? What was the deal? A surge of electricity on itself? Yeah, okay, that's the first time that's ever been relevant, to just shoot a nondescript panel on the wall. Far out. This is why I have to scan walls. Like, there's no consistency. Also, hypothetically, okay, I'm zoomed in on mech part. What if I radio?
Corporal Takabi spends a lot of time in the desert. He may be able to tell you more about Soul Valley. If you're looking for him, follow the sound of his harmonica or keep an eye out for a campfire.
Nope. Okay, so apparently I need to go talk with Tokabi or Takebi or whatever his name. I don't even remember anymore. You're so right. Sorry, let me just get this. Oh no, it got it that time, even though it was nowhere near. I don't understand the green energy hitboxes. Ah. Sometimes it's like, sure, we'll destroy all of it for you. Other times it's like, no, you didn't drive over it, you know? I don't understand, man. Why do you make this more tedious than it needs to be? You're already, like, hey, see that barren wasteland of a desert? Go find 50 needles. And also, if you don't drive over it properly, you don't get them. Like, why? Did I get all this one? No. There was one earlier, I think I didn't get either, but whatever. Yeah. Now, I'm picking up basically what I see on the way to the tree, and then I'm going to go to the tree. And then I'm going to feed the memory fruit, or whatever the crap it was. And talk with Takebi, the sniper. Whatever his name is. Reger. I don't know his name. It's R-E-G-E-R. I don't know how you pronounce it. They said it once. No, sorry. They also said Takebi. Takebi. They said his name, but I was talking, so I missed it. Okay, I got it that time. Alright. Where is the tree entrance over there? Woo! I missed. Ow! Mr. Squish. But the thing is, you're able to drive up this anyway. Which has... You can make that without needing the jumps. Because I think I've been up here before. That's how I did it last time. Anyway. Yes, Miss Wish? What's up? You're so right. You know what? You're so right. You're so cute. Meow. Patience, buddy. I swear, if you're just asking for dinner, you've got a while to wait, me boy. Meow. I knew there was a cube.
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call in and ask me. You can reach me through the radio command on the map.
See, that's funny because I didn't ask, and yet you told me anyway. Heck. Speed limited my ass. Ow. Eep. Why am I curving to... Why is it curving? Where's Mr. Squish? Mr. Squish? Hello. Oh, he's a squishy boy. Yes, he is. He's a squishy man. Sorry, I'm trying to control and also pat the cat. Ow. You're so right. Has anyone ever told you that? Loading. Skip. Thank you. Squishy boy. Look at you. Oh, you squishy man. Mr. Squish. He's a little boy. Thank goodness we trimmed his nails yesterday. Otherwise, he's just like... And it stinks. Can you look this way? You're so cute. You're my squishy boy. Mr. Squish. Yeah, now he's back down. I'm small again. And pick it back up in my hand. Yeah, skip. I forgot I can skip that. My B. Yeah, that's great. Didn't ask.
Almost got it.
Will my arm be functional? Ow!
I think so. Yeah,
Heck?
I can probably get this fixed.
What am I looking at? Also, why do you stink? Like, freaking... The second one. You. Thank you. That was hard to aim. Okay, cool. Whatever. What about you? Head from a cyber. I'm curious about this... I think that's... No, that's not what super missile looked like, though, so... I don't even know what this is, but it looks cool. You there. Why can't I talk to you? That's a Duke. Can I talk to you? Hi. Whenever you're ready.
Never underestimate an old war dog. In times like these, our strength truly shines.
Hi. Let's talk with this guy like you mentioned.
I was never able to face myself until I arrived on this planet. Perhaps being stranded here wasn't so bad after all.
Oh, that was absolutely worth my time. Huh? Hey, you should come talk with Tokebi. He knows the valley. And then it's just... I don't know, man. Here's all my crystals that I found. I don't know how many I've got now. Hopefully it's at least half. It's almost. Oh, it was, I guess. Control button shots can now travel faster. Press the jump buttons. Okay. Oh wow, it's actually a lot. Okay, but here's the thing. If that's at like, 2/3 roughly, why does the light show it like 50? And how much do I need to get? Because here's... What's his face? Mackenzie was all like, maybe we can interface with Federation technology.
A heart of stone is always alone. A river dry always makes me cry. This valley's strange, oh so untold. Wander the world's searching for a home.
That doesn't
That's
rhyme.
beautiful, Nora.
My mother used to sing it to me whenever I got scared or,
Can I chat with... Okay, I'll chat with the robot.
I believe Specialist Mackenzie will be able to fix my arm.
You literally have 2 arms. You.
I'm glad everyone made it back safely. If I'd gone with you, I would have just slowed you down.
You did the first time as well. Okay, so... McFriggin... Okay, so I get it. They're all like, oh, have you checked the crash sites? Because there's machine parts. Okay, so this one I think I can actually exploit. I think. But then, I don't know, the head's just sitting there, and there were other pieces inside of the various zones. It's so cute. It's just me way. So I'm... See a toe. I'm just gonna kind of call him Toe at this point. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go to that far one, we'll see what happens, and then worst comes, I'm gonna have to like... I don't know what I do from this point. I figured it was simply you walk up to the door of the temple, and you're like, hi, can I, here's the keys, let me in, you know? Like every other game with keys, it's, you have the key, you go to the door, you unlock it. What? Meow. You're so cute. You're so cute, Miss Squish. But then what's his face is like, I wonder if we could use GF technology. You know, the gluten-free technology, the girlfriend technology, the ground floor, any other acronyms? I got nothing. That's not a funny joke. Don't listen to me. You're so right. Gorgeous boy. Skip. Meow. Shush. You gotta wait, buddy. You've got another 20 minutes at least until dinner. Okay? It's not okay. He doesn't like it. He be complaining. Many such cases. Get me out of here. Let me use the booster. Ah! Okay, that was a lot sooner than I thought it was. Alright, I want to go way far east. You know what? Let's just go straight to this big ass pillar in the first place. Oh look, I missed the smallest little green thing. How did I miss this one though? That's the real question. Like the entire friggin' thing. Oh right, because there's a force field, that's why I can't actually use the keys yet. Might be. Okay, that makes enough sense. Sabar, me boy. Mr. Squish. Squishy. Where am I going? Where am I going? A little bit more to the right. Ow. Choose one. Sorry, bud. Ah, for crying out loud. Yeah. Ah, you're joking! Make the hitboxes bigger. Rah, the hot patch the game. Sorry, I realize it's on the minimap. I can actually see where I'm going now. Well, specifically, friggin'. Why is the minimap a rectangle? Anyway. Dens. I'm fairly certain. Get off the bike, it's plus. I'm pressing different buttons. Fairly certain. Okay, fine. Shush. Oh, it's the dudes! Alright, buddy. Down your hop. Come on. Nice boy. Thank you, buddy. Ugh, man. Cat's warming me up.
That creature just swallowed a mech part!
I know.
Don't let it get away!
Brother. You're fine. I have to not let the machine, the mech part get away. Is he separate? I'm going to scan first. Why can I not scan this? Are you joking? Strange. You'd think he'd be able to scan. I was airborne for a long time there. So I could scan the smaller ones, but not this guy. Oh, he knocks me smooth off my bike. Wrong button. So, how come I can scan him on foot, but not in the car, when they deliberately made sure that you could scan things in the car? No, wrong button. Come on. Come on, Bessie. Okay, sheesh, I get it, he hurts. Because it wouldn't let me scan him on this. Even though it's the same as when I scanned them earlier. And now I'm airborne for 13 minutes. Oh, let me read this stupid thing again. Hold on. Tip of its telling me to destroy physical impacts, killing it. Let me just make sure I'm actually battling it the right way first. Blah blah blah. Scales, green energy, Constitution of the United States, air, hole in its out, it farts it out. Got it. Diet consists of creatures it inhales. Yep, cool. Tip of its tail like scales, make it vulnerable. Attacking this area will cause it to briefly slow down, while forceful physical impacts will result in significant damage. Enough damage to the texture of the tail will cause it to rupture. Okay, so. If I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better, apparently. Bring it. No, of course, why would that work? And do I just have to keep shooting this? Is that the idea? It's slowing him down. Okay, they don't want me to drive into it, obviously, because otherwise I would have been able to. Thoughts? Please.
Try to get some information by scanning.
Okay. Scan this man's nothing. Turn. Okay, so you're meant to drive into it. I was just not fast enough. Got it. Okay. How many times do I have to drive into it if that's the amount of damage it did? Thank you. Why? Yeah, it's cool. That makes sense too, actually. No, I think this makes a lot of sense. Hush me, boy, come on. You've got 10 minutes. If this boss isn't dead in 10 minutes, you get fed, don't worry. No, that, of course. Okay, well, let me slow down then. Gee, if I need to be that precise about it, let me stop. Far out. Are you ready? Why did that miss, huh? Hang on a minute. Who tested this boss? Who thought this was fun? Yeah, patience, man. Like, honestly though, sorry, eyes are itchy. I'm gonna focus on itching my eyes. Alright. So far... Shush. Go wait until dinner. You got 10 minutes, it's fine. Just wait. It's distracting. He's distracting me from my criticisms. The bike is cool. Samus's new suit, which looks like a motocross rider, is cool. But every single point of gameplay, every single mechanic that's been introduced in this game and is exclusive to this game, naturally because the other primes didn't have a big open world, friggin' desert to traverse, like anything that's to do with the motorcycle specifically, does not feel thought out. It's like, and this may legitimately be the case, so I don't think I necessarily need to give Retro Studios a whole lot of crap for what they were handed. Like, initially this game was being developed by Bandai Namco. It wasn't progressing the way they wanted it to, so Nintendo's like, alright, we're gonna scrap what we've got. Like, the core game is the same, but whatever build they had's gone. So it's not like, you know, the plot needed to change or the fact that there is an open world. Nintendo very much wanted the open world. But so I can't complain with Retro being given the franchise that they built, Primes 1, 2, and 3. I'm fairly certain. 1 and 2 at least, I don't know about 3, I don't remember. I understand them being given the game, the series, sub-series back, and making this game. And I'm not going to critique them necessarily for doing this because they, as far as I've read, requested, you know, seeing as the game got delayed and the whole open world hype had died down, they were like, hey, can we, like, maybe axe the open world desert? Like, there's nothing going on in here. The only thing... Let's have a little scroll around the map for a hot minute. These shrines could have been single rooms. They've done puzzles like this across the games. They could have been a single room in one of the specific areas. This whole mech part thing, I don't know what the deal is with that, but I feel like this could have been done differently. Save station, those are everywhere. The only other thing that exists, some of them no longer exist because I've gotten them. Over here-ish, or up on this probably, I don't remember. They had 3 different locks for the fire, frost, lightning shots that you get throughout the game. And the upgrades they gave you were boost for the bike. So it's an upgrade in the valley, strictly for the valley. They've created these two enemy types which just accost you as you drive for the sake of having enemies in the valley. Because we can't have an open world with nothing in it. So instead what we've got is an open world with nothing in it. But the sort of mask of content. The green energy as a means to upgrade your weapon, why? Every other upgrade you get, except for the green energy, is progression based. You know, you come back to an area later with super missile, you come back to an area later with the right beam, you come back to an area later with power bomb, with spider ball, grapple. That makes sense. That's how they've been doing it throughout all the different regions, the 5 different main places. But we need to justify this stupid open world thing existing, so let's just scatter some crystals across the place that are really annoying to pick up. Because unless you, like, drive through them at the right angle, you miss some. You have to circle back, which means turn the camera around as well, which is annoying. You have to circle back, you have to drive over the area, or you skip the bike entirely, you do the slow route, which either means you speed it up by using missiles, or shot, probably, I've not tried the shot, or you do the slow route, which is charge beam. You can't just shoot them, you have to fully charge the charge beam to break it. Or you use morph ball bomb, but that requires you to turn into morph ball, bomb, and then either turn back or go, you have to get back on the bike afterwards. There's no point to the Soul Valley. There is fundamentally 0 point to this location. It serves to market the game of, look, it's Samus on a bike. I know. They give you 2 enemies that exist in this map, which is the spinning robot wheel, and then the flying robot that shoots purple bombs at you. Two whole enemies. And they're like, oh, what if we put a boss fight? And what if we make it the most cumbersome friggin' boss in the series? And what if you can't scan it when you're on the bike for some reason? And when it hits you in the front, you just get... Who designed that? You know what should have happened? Let's look to the past. Look at other games in this series. Prime 2, Amorbus. Amorbus was the boss of the Dark Aegon Wastes Temple, which gave you the dark suit. Goated suit, by the way. Love the design. Side point. There was a thing with Amorbus where you shot him. It had like the yellow flash, which is fine. And then he fell down, so now he's weak. He'd be sitting there being like, that's your cue, turn into Morph Ball, use the Morph Ball bomb that you got in Light Aegon Wastes, and bomb him. But if you didn't, you'd take a whole bunch of damage. What should have happened if this guy's huge and is like absorbing everything in front of him? Its diet consists of whatever it inhales along the way, or whatever the crap. Then play a little animation where Samus gets absorbed and shot out the back. Why do I bounce off and fall off my bike? And it's like, oh, sorry, can't summon your bike for like a second. Because the debuff for falling off your bike is, again, it's like, it's a second of delay. And delay is just annoying. It's not actually... It's not content. I don't know, I think this is the worst designed part of the game. And when I say this, I mean the Soul Valley in its entirety at this point. I initially was going to say that the boss is, but no, I think the Soul Valley in its entirety. The only redeeming feature of the motorcycle, and I mean like the only one really, because the motorcycle serves as the means to get from point A to point B, and it's a big distance. But that big distance only exists to have the bike to close the distance. The value The only redeeming factor of the Viola bike is the IC mode, and is that just a pun on like it's icy so it can survive? You know what? Actually, why is it called IC? It turns into like a hover bike, like a quad hover bike. Why is it IC? Does IC stand for anything? Violaic? Is it meant to be violaic or something? Does that mean anything? You're so right. Okay, the cat's getting ornery. It's 5:20. It's his dinner time. I'm gonna feed the cat, and then I'm gonna come back and play this stupid boss and complain all the way. Where is he? There he is, Varmus. As I scanned it earlier. I scanned them earlier, right? Like before the boss fight, there was just one flapping about in this crevice, and I'm like, do I need to kill that? And then I just kind of moved on with my life because that was it. But yeah, look at the... I can't put my mouse on the screen because it's not recording my screen. But its diet, this is the last sentence of the first paragraph. Its diet consists of creatures it inhales as it moves. This thing is huge. Why does it not inhale Samus? It's giant mouth boss 101. It should absorb you. It should inhale or digest or swallow or something. That's just a trope of the media. The medium. May as well be grammatically correct. Anyway. Yeah, the cat's yelling at me. So, as mentioned, I'm going to feed the cat and then come back. So, apologies, but delay for like 2 minutes. I don't know how long it takes to feed the cat. I'll be back in a sec. Just... Ah! He's so right. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec. Don't worry. Come on. Come on. Let's get you fed, me boy. Let's get your dinner. Like I say, every good week there'll be application. You always let's go home, boy. Okie dokie. Alright. Thank you for your patience. I'm hoping there comes a point where I can look back and be like, you know what, actually, that bike stuff, that boss, I'm gonna fall my leg. That was all actually, that was fine, and it was cool. I hope that comes. I'm not holding out much hope though. Skeptical, let's say. Alright, let's go back to this stupid thing, Varmus, more like... I don't know. More like far miss from a good boss. Anyway. Where is he? He's behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? I think it's the second time I made that joke when I'm playing this game. Alright, bring it. And then the fact that it launches you in the air just... slow me down. So that's at least 8 hits, right? That are required, I mean. down. Okay, don't turn the camera back on me. That'll do. Yeah. I think that's 8. I was hoping for 7. I was hoping for 6. I think if I was making this game, I would have made it 4. Hold on, let me line this up. Excuse me. Mr. Boss, that was meant to do damage. I don't know if he got the memo that when I do that, he's meant to take damage. Aim. Yeah, that was my own fault. I hit him. So why didn't he get slowed, hey? Oh, okay, so what I'm learning at this point is there's a sort of grace period. No, there isn't. It just looked like there was. It looked like that was temporarily covered, you know? Maybe I'm just wrong. See, it looks like it's covered over. Alright. Come on now. There we go. Alright. Look, it seems to me that all you see is violence in movies, and it seems to me that a lot of the issues were just, hey, turns out you're bad at the game. Which is fine, I can accept that much, but I still think the inherent design into controls fighting against me. And like, why, oh, sorry, it can't be summoned, and it's like 1 second. It's not even, you know, survive for 10. No, it's just, not now. Maybe later. I also hate this whole, like, bopping me up in the air for forever. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm sorry, what happened to him being slowed? Why does it look like I've got 2 more? How did... Yeah. Yeah. That's new. Great finish. Great ending to it. Oh, far out. What's your plan, Sam? Oh, now I can scan him. Do I drive in or do I walk in? Denzium, again, typically means this. Alright. Now what? Power cell for the thingy. Fully charged, appears undamaged. Alright.
Great job, Samus. Now, if only there was a way to bring it back to base camp. Takabi's out in the desert, so you may want to ask him about it.
Where?
There could be something useful in the desert to move the transfer pod. Takabi is out in the desert, so you may want to ask him about it.
That's what I tried to do. Far out. Alright, okay, I'm gonna go north, I guess, just because there's uncharted area. They mentioned something about like hearing a whistle or hearing a soft instrument, and that indicates where he is, but I've got green to collect. Actually, I wonder. I don't know if this updates as I collect them or as I deposit them. So, I don't know. I think if I find another one of the, like another single cube, I should be able to get up to 75%, and then whatever happens. I don't know. Now, I went to try and enter this place earlier, and I found a little side spot earlier. Woo! But it just looks so goofy. Anyway, alright. That's where I want to go. So we're gonna rip into this. Make sure I got all that one. I wish I could move the camera while I'm in Morph Ball, but no. I'm gonna place another one just because. Am I? No, I'm not. That appears to be debris that will just stay there permanently, so that's fine. There's two. There's two. Any more green before I go? Oh, there is! I'm gonna check again. Ah, it updates in real time. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. That wasn't as close, was it? Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna leave. You know, screw him, you know? That's not the area I was talking about, though. Might have been here? No, I guess I would have driven over the green. Please.
The sand geyser appeared in Soul Valley.
What?
It must be that creature that swallowed the transfer pod.
Huh? The one that I just destroyed? That's where it is, over in that corner. What? Oh. Man, a number of times I'm playing this game and it's like, you know what they could have used? Quality assurance. Also, whenever I've shot these... Where did you go? Anyway, whenever I've shot these little dude things before, I've always been like... yeah, I'm going to figure that out. Yes, I understand. Anyway, whenever I've fought the dudes, the little bee men, thing, and then destroyed their hive, I've always like locked on and then aimed, and then shot a missile. Missiles lock on and home. Why did I bother? Anyway, cutscene. What do we got? Okay. He's in the doorway. So I killed them.
Kastalcha Dinet H's Teganich Virus Kistascala Shati Halam Insaganich Tandala Champion Araneth Kitutarin Kastalcha Aska Sidana Kumlan Dojatsil.
Yeah, and I've got those.
Zandalan Dojatsil Tandas Athashin Changaresh Tutaritek Alante Beach Shati Haram Taganin Chiogafara Ki Angrat Asla Tintashal Kisalek Kuskaden Lilia Lasamatek Zakara Inkialin and Shasta Chiosudekhalat Shadi Haram and Diati Vilen Hala Kidakia Chiotus.
I hope I get to. I mean, he seems pretty chill. Anyway, how's my green? It says, it's behind my head, sorry. It says, return to the altar of legacy in Fury Green. Alright, good. No, I do not care. I do not care. Woo! Get that green that I missed. Oh, let's not fall. Let's not fall down there. Interesting though. Alright, I have to find... I don't want to find the guy. I'm going to go upgrade my gun. Whatever that looks like. And then I'm going to save and quit. Alright? Just because it's... about the time to do so. But... I'm going to find Takebi next time or whatever. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say something. Heck. It's escaped my brain. Meeting the guy. Upgrade gun. Energy crystals. Return to the shrine. Get the green. I don't know if this is it, but it's good at least to see how much energy the powerbomb ones give you. Because, my goodness, if it was equivalent, oh, we'd be having some words. We would be having some words. Now, there were... He's probably in the mountaintop. He's probably in the mountains again, because, well, number one, that's where I found him. Number two, there was a machine in there. Hence, the fact that on my minimap it's got, like, the circle around it. Turn, please. Thank you. Turn, please. Thank you. I saw green. Okay, good. Also interesting, yep, if you notice on the top, the little U-shaped thing above the M in map, it's glowing green. That's my little indicator, so. You know, for how much, bro talks. Did I seriously miss the one that was right here? Anyway, for how much bro yaps, you know, Samus, you should do this, you should go here. Have you tried doing this? And like the whole thing even about like, you know, oh gosh, the sandworms doing the tornado, the sand tornado. And it's like, I've killed it. Why are you talking to me about this man now? And that's why I'm talking about quality assurance, you know, it's like, why can he give that voice line now? Games used to function as intended on release. Bethesda Studios notwithstanding. Anyway. For all his talk and all his yapping, Samus, you should do this. You should go find my guy. And I can't contact the guy, but anyway. He doesn't say, hey, it looks like you've collected 50% of the memory, or like, you know, he did say just in passing, like, look for mech parts and also collect green for the fruit. But he never says, Samus, you have enough to upgrade your gun. Just say that it was on the machine and he happens to see. He'd be like, oh, gosh, Samus, are you out there collecting green? Because the system shows that there's only 75% left, and then that's like your cue. Oh, I've collected 25%. Let me go return and put them in the thing. Considering there's 3 major thresholds, 25, 50, 75. Sorry, there's 4 major thresholds. Of course, it's a quarter. It's because a quarter's 4. It's 4 spots, but you start at the 0. So because 100's me being stupid. There's only 4 thresholds to reach. Again, the 25, 50, 75, 100. I tried to neglect 0, but that would be neglecting the 5th one. That's my fault. So yeah, it's just 4 lines of dialogue. Like, and the ultimate one can be like, wow, Samus, the system's showing 0 traces of green energy left. Well done. Anything, come on, like, whatever.
Hello, Samus. Nice to see you again.
Okay, also, and this is just unrelated. Why does View, or whatever he's, the robot, why does he sound like he's got marbles in his mouth the whole time? Alright, done this. He's got a lisp. He's a robot. You know. Here's the same anime. Is there going to be an animation for whatever this upgrade is instead of just you got the charge bit? You know. Sure, that glows. It's the same uploading animation. I get it, but it's just here's Samus's face. By the way, you got the green energy crystal finder. That's what I wanted. Thank the good Lord above. Oh, hallelujah. Thank goodness. Let me see. Where's the green energy? Oh, Lord have mercy. Far out. What? I am going to complain. You give me this, like, big sphere of influence of mech part. Ah! Why can't you just scatter some things that say green energy? Just list them. Because now, sure, I don't have to scour the floor to find the green, but I have to look in the top right corner the whole time, looking at the minimap like, oh, there's some green energy. Let me go drive over that. You know what? Funnily enough, let's use this. I haven't used it yet. So that is fast. That's pretty fast, I will say. So I was going to say, like, you know, I haven't used the speed up yet, but holy crap, that's fast. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's charge shot. I mean, look, Takebi's literally...
Run into any trouble on
He's
your way?
right here.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Back in my unit, Herb Delta. Fewer missions, more
Why doesn't his gun move?
You're hurt.
You noticing that?
Hardcore. I've heard the stories about your unit. Any of it true?
Probably best I don't say. Enough.
Talk to me. Stop. Stop. Whenever you're ready.
I was never able to face myself until I arrived on this
All
planet.
right. I want to get out.
Perhaps being stranded here wasn't so bad after all.
Yeah. Thank you. Alright. Hold on. We'll use the safe method. 2 minutes. It's good enough for me. Goodbye. Okay, this is... The more I go through this, I knew going in that this game had its fair share of criticism. I knew this, unfortunately. Because, again, it's been 6 months since the game came out, and it's my first playthrough. I requested that my wife buy this for me for Christmas, just to be like, hey, you want a Christmas present idea? Here's a game I'm going to buy anyway. Christmas present. So I waited until Christmas, and then because I had decided, yes, I want to stream this because I haven't streamed in really long before this, and it's going to be a blind playthrough, which it is still, I've waited until now to even open the cartridge. Well, open the... I don't even know what you call it. The case. Open the case which contains the cartridge. And I have done my absolute hardest to avoid any spoilers on this game. I know there's a motorcycle because it's in all of the promotional material. I knew that. I mean, heck, you get the... I started sliding a bit too much on my thing. Like, there's the motorcycle. Sorry about the reflection. But it shows you Samus in her new suit driving the thing, and it says Viola, ride like the wind through Vuros' sprawling lands. But you can't. Not through the sprawling lands. No, you can use it in the desert. Psychic abilities. Oh, hand upgrade is shown. See the world through Samus' eyes. A first purchase in Metroid adventure. It's the 4th one in the series. There's a 4. There's a 4 right there. The first 3 were also a first-person Metroid adventure. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna back to the point. I do have I'm actually diagnosed with ADHD, in case it wasn't obvious. Anyway, please don't fall. Thank you. It might fall later, who cares? Where was I going with that point? Right, I avoided as many spoilers as humanly possible. But unfortunately, one of the streamers that I watch the YouTube uploads of, ZFG, who does a lot of Ocarina of Time speedruns and rando stuff, which is good fun, he also played this. And I remember seeing like the thumbnail pop up of like, hey, I've got this game that's just come out, watch me play it. And I'm like, no, I'm not watching that. I don't want to know anything going into this game. I want to figure it out for myself. I want to experience it fresh. I don't want any pre-built criticism or pre-built praise going into it. I want to experience it and form my own opinions. Because what we do as humans is when an authority figure, someone that you enjoy watching, says, this is my opinion on the thing, you go, oh gosh, that's my opinion on the thing. Anyway, so I've kept myself as free of spoilers as possible. I was hoping that there would be a different suit upgrade, because there's always suit upgrades in every single one of their games. Okay, so the only real exception is going back to Metroid, as in like the first game on the NES. That one had one suit upgrade, which was the barrier suit, whatever. It went pink when you equipped missiles. That's about it. Or super missiles or whatever. Then, ever since Super Metroid, I think. Yeah, ever since Super Metroid, you get 2 suits at least. You get the Varia, you get the Gravity. At least. Sometimes you get more. We don't talk about Other M. Other M was entirely different, so I'm not fussed about it. But this one, you start with the Varia suit. You get the little crystal in the head, as you can see, kind of... Hold on, let me just move myself for the sake of it. Whee! The cover art, it was on the box as well, I don't know why I didn't use the box. The cover art is Samus in the Varia suit with the crystal. You don't stay like this for very long. In fact, I think you get the psychic hand, and then you're off into the world. You go to the Thunder Junction. What's that place called? It's Vault Forge. I knew it was something Forge. Whip, I'm back. You go to the Vault Forge, and then guess what? You're in the Viola suit. Full stop. There's no second upgrade. I was hoping when I got the Viola IC, and it's like, now it's heat resistant. Second suit. Where is it? Prime 1 gave you 3 upgrade suits. Because you got knocked down to the Varia suit. Sorry, the power suit. Yeah. You got knocked down to the power suit, so you unlock the Varia suit, which gives you your big old shoulder generators, the fantastic pauldrons that make Samus Samus. Then you got the gravity suit. Then you got the Phazon suit, which is like the cool one for this one game. You got Prime 2, and it's like, we're going to redo the whole system. You get the dark suit, and then you get the light suit. And of course the light suit was right at the end, so, you know, pretty much right at the end, so... But that was used for like your sort of last hurrah, your kind of victory lap. You've got all of your upgrades, you've defeated all the bosses, now it's like, you've got the last boss to deal with, the end of the game, go collect stuff, power yourself up as much as possible, get your missing energy tanks, ammo capacity upgrades, all that sort of stuff. Prime 3... a little different because you got the PED suit, but it was started with like the Galactic Federation chess piece. Then it like upgraded your arms and your body, and then you got the big ass pauldrons as well with the like acid rain protection, whatever it was. And then it's like you're fully purpley, bluey, grey. It's a really cool color scheme. This has given you Viola right at the start because this is... Unlike Prime 2, where you had the 3 major areas of Aegon Wastes, Torvus Bog, Sanctuary Fortress, and technically Temple Grounds and in between. That was your hub. And it's like 1, 2, 3. This one doesn't technically have that. It kind of does, but each individual zone feels a lot smaller. Because it's like, you go to Fury Green and there's nothing. Because it's the first area. But there's no, like, you come back later and you unlock a new area. No, that's it. You're done. Yes, there's the room which needs the fire shot to access, and then it's like, oh, Master of the Elements. You get an energy tank. It's cool to have an energy tank. I'm not going to complain about it, but... I'm not going to complain about getting an energy tank specifically, but that's it. There's nothing else in Fury Green. Sure, okay, there's a couple other melting pots, melting walls with fire. Sure. That's it. You go to the Vault Forge, and it's like, you get the bike. That's cool. It's the gimmick of this game. Then you have to go back later to get the bike upgraded. Then leave. There's no point staying around. Then you go back later to get the lightning chip. And then there's no point staying around to get back out of there. You go to the fireplace. No, you go to the ice belt second. You do the ice belt. On your way out, you get the frost chip. And then leave. Don't bother coming back. I mean, at this point, it looks like I do need to go back to get whatever is needed to pick up the power cell, etc. But still, it's like, you dip back in, 1 point, you leave. It's not you return and you explore a whole new zone. It's you return where you've already been. Now you're allowed to access the thing that you saw earlier. Leave. You go to the fireplace, and it's like, oh, I can't cross lava. Have you tried going to the Vault Forge again? You get your upgrade. You go back. It's a 1-to-1. There's a thing I can bomb in the fireplace. Lava pool? Flare pool. There's a at the bridge, under the bridge. I can explode that now. I have explosives. I might go there next. Maybe. I don't know. Later. And then it's like you go to the mine and you do the mine. Mine's done. Off you go. Like, the only point of going back is the fact that now I remember that I've got bits and pieces that I had picked up earlier, and I could have solved that, like the top puzzle for the shot ammo. I could have solved that in the first go. I just didn't really think about it. Because I saw that big 5 thing, and this is my own fault for not remembering what I scanned, but I thought that was Powerbomb. But I don't even remember where I started this point, but the crux of my argument is the world feels incredibly disconnected. That's right, there's like no second suits and all that. The world feels disconnected, everything just feels like, you know, you go to a place, you exhaust it, you leave. There's no cohesion in the world, there's no, you gotta go to this place, get an upgrade. Like, go back to the previous place, do a lot more exploration. E.g., when you get the Viola IC, it's literally, go back to the Vault Forge, go to, what was it, Tower 2 or something, use the spin, get your upgrade, just bugger off. You're done. That's all you came here for. It's not, go to the Vault Forge, unlock a thing with the spin, here's like 5 more rooms, then you get the upgrade. No, it's just, it's here, you saw it the first time, you just couldn't use it. I don't know. I don't know how much of the actual game design, as in like the strict game design, not that that really clarified what I mean. So not just systems and mechanics and balancing, but rather the actual kind of the progression, the level design, and all that sort of thing. I don't know how much of that... Okay, come on. I don't know how much of that was up to Retro Studios and all that, and how much is just, now you got to do it this way, or, you know, time crunch, because they wanted, again, they wanted, as far as I remember reading, they wanted to scrap the open world. There is no point. But then, you get the other issue of, if there's no open world, why is Samus getting a new suit? You know, you don't lose the Vario suit, and the Vario suit doesn't give you any benefit, you just have it. Oh, you're so cute. Like, in Prime 1, the Vario suit let you survive hot temperatures. In Prime 2, sorry, in Dread, same thing, and the Gravity suit actually let you survive cold temperatures, which is kind of interesting. Gravity suit in Prime 1 let you move underwater. But it's like, where's all the content? Where's the upgrades? Like, there's shot upgrades, and there's 2 of them. Like, I've got fire shot, and then I've got fire charge shot, and then I've got super fire shot. Whoa! But these are the sort of, like, optional extras that you would get in the previous one, as, like, your charge beam combos. So, you know, you equip the plasma beam, and then that gives you the flamethrower. Or you equip the dark beam, and it was Dark Burst, I think, was the... Is that what it was? I don't remember. Did I ever find the Annihilator beam one? Anyway. It just... Because your gun doesn't change, it just changes which kind of locks you open, and... You're so right. The thing is, back when I was playing through Prime 1 and 2, there was this really cool feature where you choose which weapon suits the situation best. Sometimes, you know, the ice beam can be really frustrating because it's a slow-moving projectile, but it freezes your enemies. That's cool. The plasma beam was just kind of too busted. The wave beam stunned them for a time, and the power... Gosh. The power beam was the simplest. It moved the fastest, I think. Again, other than like the plasma beam, technically. And you could use just standard super missiles with it, which is always good. And you needed to use it to defeat the Chozo ghosts. So there was, and then doors stayed the color that they were to begin with. You know, just because you've shot the ice beam door once doesn't mean it stops being an ice beam door. In this one, it's like, oh, you've shot the ice lock. It's a normal door now. In Prime 2, you had ammo for your beams, just like this one, kind of. Like, you had the dark beam and the light beam, and they had dark ammo and light ammo. And there was a whole thing of, you know, you kill an enemy with the opposite polarity, and you get the ammo for... You kill them with a gun, and you get ammo for the opposite polarity. That's how I should phrase it. So, dark kills give you light ammo. Light kills give you dark ammo. And I think Annihilator gave you both. I think. I ended up with the fear of the sort of hoarder mentality, so I rarely ever use the Annihilator beam. Oh, you're so cute. But yeah, it's like, even though you need ammo to use the guns, too bad, the door is still a light door. You have to shoot the light beam to get through it. You got no ammo? At least you could charge a shot, and that would give you a basic shot. But this shot system of the 3 different elemental shots, they're just kind of missile replacements, and they're not even... They act as beams, but they're not beams. Because it's like, use the ice to freeze the lava. And how often did that come up, you know? Use the fire to burn through the thing, and that's usually just to get upgrades. Use the lightning to start machinery. Or shoot a nondescript panel. That was so stupid, by the way, you know. It's like they want to keep the beam system, but they don't want to keep the beam system. And I don't really get it. Why make missiles its own category? Why not just make it the power beam? Like, you can still have them use ammo. That's fine. Just, again, make them regular guns with missile upgrades and things. Like, they feel too dissimilar because I select, you know, the ice beam, as it were. My gun changes shape. My basic shots are still basic. I switch to the fire one. Oh, switches around. The top goes down. The sides pop out. Basic shots. I switch to the lightning one. The side goes back in. You get spikes at the top. Basic shots. Like, it doesn't feel like an actual change to your beam. It doesn't feel like an upgrade. I don't know. All this to say, the base gameplay, like, the gameplay's fine. I have a couple of issues with certain controls. But the core gameplay's fine. The world building is great. Like, specifically looking at each area individually. And you can do each area individually because that's how they've always done it. You know, there's a difference between Brinstar and Norfair. There's a difference between Fendrana Drifts and Magmore Caverns, even though they're directly linked. There's a difference between Aegon Wastes and Sanctuary Fortress. There's a difference between... I think one of the planets is called Orion in Prime 3, and then there's the Sky City. I don't remember the names of things, I'm sorry. There's a difference between Ice Belt and Flare Pool, and you can just make them connected. So, the essential locations are cool. The music's fine. It's not overly memorable, but it's fine. And, I mean, heck, even in friggin' in Dread, you know, there's a difference between Cataris and Arteria, and Gaveron, and Iterash, and Ferenia, and such. Like, they all have their unique elements to the zone. Why do we not just let them be connected by elevators like they used to be? 3 was also a bit of an outlier because you had to use your gunship to fly between zones. But that also meant that you could lock off zones just by, gunship needs an upgrade. You have the upgrade? Cool. Now you can access the new zone. And it's just a progression check. There was no flying between the planets. It was just, you pick your planet, you go there. Much like the launching cargo container that I always take, because it's just faster. Like, why does that exist? In the Vault Forge, there was one of the lifts that I went and I found there was a little secret. Now that I unlocked, I think it was grapple the lasso, I think. And then it takes you all the way to the bottom. That's a shortcut that requires a progression. How good? Use that. They've got this random cargo launcher just to skip a couple of rooms. They never used to do that. It was, you found a new shortcut by using your exploration, using your upgrades. Like, hey, there's this one room that connects. It could be like, you want to get from point A to point B. There's the really circuitous route, or there's a straight one, but you need the grapple. Where's that? Other than in that one instance in the Vault Forge. And again, I haven't technically explored everywhere, such as in the flare pool I mentioned, that rock that I can now destroy because I have the highest explosives, both super missile and power bomb. And there's like a shortcut to skip the ice belt on the return trip, but there's no shortcut to skip back the forward way. What's going on? I don't get it. I think a lot of this can be explained by the existence of the open world area. Obviously, my issues with the open world area can be explained by the open world area because, duh. But I think the whole, like, Samus, have you tried going back to the Vault Forge? There could be an upgrade there. The fact that he has to keep calling you is because there is no natural way to guide the player like you used to be able to. There used to be level design that would cause you to go back. There's a really cool example in Prime 1, and if I replay Prime 1 after this, which I kind of want to, because I love Prime 1. You're so cute. You're so cute. If I replay Prime 1, which I do want to, I'll try and mention it when it happens, but there's an area where you beat a boss or you get an upgrade either way, because some upgrades are just out in the open, which is cool. You beat a boss, you get the upgrade, whatever it is. And then if you continue forward, instead of like turning backwards, it brings you to an elevator. The elevator takes you, I think, to Magmore Caverns. And then it's like, oh, I'm very close to a room where I need that upgrade. So the game naturally directs you to the path you're meant to go. There's also a hint system, which is like, absurd gravitational readings found in this room in Fendrana Drifts, just in case you weren't guided enough, you weren't exploring, or in case you need the direction from your exploring. Hey, come on, off you go. Tried to munch me. But you can't do that when the 5 areas are not joined in any way. I was kind of expecting there would be some degree of teleportation or connectivity between the zones, but there is none. Zilch. I remember when I first found the boost upgrade, and it's like, ching, 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 ching. Whoa, big circle shrine. It looks like friggin', was it Stargate? I don't watch any of this, but it looks like one of those big sci-fi portal things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm unlocking fast travel. I exit this, I hop down to the fast travel, boom, I'm all the way over in the mines. Now you're fine. But no, it's just boost upgrade. You like boosting on the motorcycle? You can do it one more time. But they keep giving you fruit to boost anyway. It's like the sprint fruit from Skyward Sword. I don't know. There's so many questionable design choices, I would say. I'm gonna close that just because I can. I don't need it open anymore. Whoop. There's so many questionable design choices, and I don't understand it. I don't know how we got here. I know it takes time to plan a map. It takes time to build rooms. You need the assets for it. You need the artists, the world designers, all that sort of stuff. You need to make some form of sense. But it seems like all that time that could have been used to make the world cohesive, to make the world actually make sense, has just gone to what if open world. What? What? Oh, shush. Shush. He's yelling. I don't know. Alright. I'm done talking into a wall. Anyone that's there, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll be back with more of this, hopefully, at some point. I don't have a strict day, but most likely around the same time. So, for reference, it is currently 6:11 p.m. So therefore, whatever time zone you live in, I should start again. I do it from like 3:30, so 3-ish to 2.5 hours earlier from now. Call it 2.5 hours earlier is roughly when I start, if I'm streaming. If you want updates, hop onto... I do have a Discord, which I don't use too much, but that's just because there's not many people there at the moment, which is fine. When people are there, I interact. I'm really easy to talk to. Or get a hold of, rather. Up to you to decide if I'm easy to talk to or not. What the heck are you doing? He's off digging and... I don't know, this cat's crazy. Anyway, all that being said, it's time for me to go. I need to have dinner. I'm hungry. And this has been longer than I thought it would be, funnily enough, because I started late. And I thought this, therefore, would be shorter. But I kept going, just cause. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you when I see you. Who knows when. I wish I had a schedule, but I'm working on it. Until then, yeah, take care of yourself. God bless. Feel free to subscribe and like and such. I'm not a YouTuber. I know I'm literally putting this on YouTube, but I'm not a YouTuber. I don't think to, what is it? Call to action. Please. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you. Everyone take care of yourselves. God bless. I'll catch you next time. And this is when I hit the end stream button. Bing. Your stream will stop immediately, and you will no longer be live. Yes. I missed. And I end on this just